Imagine you're standing in a grocery store in the year 2050. You're picking out fresh, delicious food, maybe even some lab-grown meat and genetically engineered supergreens. But how did all that food get to your plate? Did it come from a farm powered by AI and vertical farming techniques? Was it grown in a lab? Or maybe it came from somewhere else entirely? Well, let me tell you something. The way we produce and consume food is about to change dramatically. In the coming decades, feeding almost 10 billion people without destroying the planet will be one of humanity's greatest challenges. Lab-grown meat is also making waves. Scientists have found a way to cultivate real meat from animal cells without raising or slaughtering a single animal. This breakthrough could significantly reduce the environmental impact of meat production and offer a more sustainable way of feeding the world. Precision agriculture is using drones, sensors, and artificial intelligence to help farmers monitor their crops, adjust irrigation, and reduce fertilizer use. This approach can boost yields while conserving water and reducing waste. Industries must reduce waste and carbon emissions, and we as consumers can make a difference by choosing sustainably sourced food, reducing leftovers, and supporting eco-friendly brands. So what can you do to make a difference? Well, start by educating yourself about the environmental impact of your food choices. So what do you think? What kind of innovations do you see shaping the future of food? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like and share this video if you think others will find it valuable. Together, we can make a difference. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Reduce your consumption of red meat and dairy products, which have a high carbon footprint. Choose plant-based proteins like beans, lentils, and tofu, which require less resources to produce. Buy local and seasonal produce to reduce transportation costs and emissions. Support farmers markets and community-supported agriculture. Programs to connect directly with farmers and reduce your food's carbon footprint. And don't forget about food waste. According to the World Food Program, 30% of food produced globally is lost or wasted. That's 1/3 of all the resources used to produce food. That's just not sustainable. So what can you do to reduce food waste? Start by planning ahead and only buying what you need. Store food properly to extend its shelf life and get creative in the kitchen. Use leftovers to make new dishes and compost food scraps, instead of throwing them away. Farmers can also use AI-powered tools to predict weather patterns and optimize planting and harvesting times, reducing losses and increasing efficiency. Some companies are already producing lab-grown meat products that could hit grocery shelves in the near future. These digital models allow farmers to experiment with different conditions and see how they might affect crops before implementing them in real life. Another company is developing robots that can work alongside humans in the field, helping with tasks like planting and picking fruit. These robots can improve efficiency and reduce labor costs, making farming more sustainable and profitable. The good news is that innovators around the world are already working on solutions. Our current systems are straining and the clock is ticking. This innovative farming method uses 90% less water than traditional farming and can bring fresh produce closer to where people need it, reducing transportation costs and emissions. Vertical farms can thrive in urban centers, abandoned warehouses, and even shipping containers. One company even grows leafy greens in the back of a shopping mall. How cool is that? We need to act fast to feed the world's growing population without harming the planet. So how can we do it? Let's start with vertical farming. So let's take a look at what the future of food might look like. Right now, food production accounts for about 30% of global greenhouse gas emissions. Imagine crops growing in tall buildings, stacked layer by layer. But vertical farms aren't the only game changers in town. Bioengineered crops are also part of the solution. Genetically modified and crisp-edited plants can resist droughts, pests, and even deliver more nutrition. They help us grow more food with fewer resources, exactly what our growing planet needs. For example, scientists have developed drought-resistant crops that can thrive in dry climates, reducing the need for irrigation and boosting food production in water-scarce areas. But innovation isn't just happening in the lab. It's also transforming how farms operate. One company is even using AI to create virtual twins of farms. Of course, these innovations won't solve the problem on their own. Governments need to invest in sustainable food infrastructure. The future of food is being written right now. And with the right choices, we can ensure it's both sustainable and delicious. By making these changes, you'll not only reduce your own carbon footprint, but also help create a more sustainable food system for everyone.